طيب إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد. طيب يا إخوة, so we're discussing التشهد. We covered التحيات لله, all of that. That's tashahud. Then the next one, sending prayer to Prophet ﷺ. I'm just going to read that, inshallah, translate. Allahumma. Allahumma means, oh Allah. Ya Allah in Arabic. Allahumma is a dua, mean Ya Allah. So the ulama says, the meme, Allahumma, meme represent the Ya. Ya Allah. So it's Allahumma, Ya Allah. It's a dua. صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. Allah, send prayer upon Muhammad, we covered all that, and upon his وعلى آل, upon his followers and his family. And you have said كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. And you have sent prayer to Ibrahim and his family. Indeed, you all did worthy of praise. Then Allahumma barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka hamidun majid. That's the whole of them. Then he says at-tahiyyatu Allahumma salli ala Allahumma barik ala. These are all tashahud. Then he says ثم يستعيذ بالله في التشهد الأخير من عذاب جهنم ومن عذاب القبر ومن فتنة المحيا وممات ومن فتنة المسيح الدجال. طيب. So this is a hadith after tashahud, after he said tahiyatu, Allahumma salli ala, Allahumma barik ala. These are all tashahud. Okay? After that, you make dua. You make dua ماذا? Upon these four things. The hadith says that إذا تشهد أحدكم فليستعذ بالله من أربع. If one of you do tashahud, then let him seek protection of Allah from these four things. Isti'adha. Isti'adha, talabul aun min al-shar. Isti'adha is to seek aid from evil, because you are seeking protection from these things. So what the hadith says, from the first one, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min adhabi jahannam. Tayyib. So the hadith that I quoted is in Sahih Muslim. If one of you do tashahud, let him seek protection from Allah from the four things. And the hadith mentioned the four things, which is min adhab jahannam. Tayyib. First and foremost, we ask Allah to protect us from adhab al-jahannam. And none of the believers should abandon this dua. Some of the opinion says this dua is wajib. But qawlu rajih, the most authentic opinion is that it is mustahab, that you should make this dua after tashahud. طيب. What is the first one? From the adhab al-qabr. Now, adhab al-qabr is one of the aqidah of Ahl Sunnah. We have to believe adhab al-qabr. We have to believe the punishment of the grave. طيب. Part of believing Yawm al-Qiyamah is to believe adhab al-qabr and the blessing and the resurrection. These are all part of Yawm al-Qiyamah. So if someone denies adhab al-qabr, unfortunately we have misguided Muslims. They say we don't believe it, we trust it. But I don't know what they meant by that, but we believe adhab al-qabr based on the hadith and from the Quran and Sunnah. And we know the evidences. And we know if anyone denies any authentic hadith that came from Prophet ﷺ, the Salaf is Ishaq ibn Rahawai, Imam Bukhari's teacher, and others, and it's known for authenticity, the hadith, there's no disagreement on the hadith, then if someone denies it, then he's kafir. Okay? We know the hadith of Ibn Abbas, adhab al-qabr in Baqi', these two persons will get adhab. Okay? Evidence. The hadith here, Allahumma inni a'udhu min adhab al-qabr, seeking protection from the adhab al-qabr. Also in the Quran, وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِ فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكَ. Whoever abandoned my worship, then he will have a miserable life. They say that this is adhab al-qabr, the life in the qabr. طيب? There's so many numerous hadith that talks about Azab al-Qabr. Why, if Azab al-Qabr doesn't exist, so why are we seeking Allah's protection from it? Why are we seeking it? But there is Azab al-Qabr. And we have the hadith of Bara bin Azib, the long hadith, where it describes the questioning in the grave and how the azab starts for the kuffar. Subhanallah. So it's serious. So we have to seek Allah's protection from this azab al-qabr. And the second one is وَمِن فِتْنَةِ الْمَحْيَا وَمَمَاتِ. Okay? من عذاب الجحنم ومن عذاب القبر. And we have to see from the Azab al-Jahannam as well. From the Azab al-Jahannam, we believe that, and without a shadow of a doubt, that it exists. It exists. We have to increase on that. The reason I mentioned about Azab al-Qabr, people deny that. But no Muslim deny Azab al-Jahannam. طيب. ومن فتنة المحيا وممات. From the fitna of a trial and tribulation of life and death. Okay, now first of all, the word fitna, the fitna has many meanings in the Quran. Okay, some of the meaning of fitna is, one of the fitna can mean adab. Fitna can mean adab. ذوقوا فتنتكم. ذوقوا فتنتكم. Taste your adabakum. Taste your adab, punishment. Also fitna mean shirk. والفتنة أشد من القتل. Fitna, shirk is worse than murder. Okay, which is also fitna can be trial. Okay, وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. That surely we have trial people before you. So fitna here means trial. So fitna has different meaning that comes in the Quran and the Sunnah. So we are asking Allah that وَمِنْ فِتْنَةِ الْمَحْيَا. So the ulama says fitna wal mahya mudaf mudafun ilay, possessor. Fitna is singular. We asking Allah to protect from all fitna of the trial of this life. What are the fitna of this trial? Temptation. Temptation could be women, wealth, could be everything. Any form of temptation that can misguide us. That temptation, lust of the dunya. Prophet said, I did not fear for my ummah the poverty. I fear for them the world will be open for them and they will follow it. Okay, that's a fitna. Okay, fitna to shahwat and shubuhat. Shahwat, temptation. Shubuhat is the doubt. Do you know there's a lot of Muslims out there, they have doubt in Allah? They're going through doubt. Yadu billah. So we ask Allah to protect us from all form of fitna in this life. Okay, as Muslim practicing Islam, you'll be tested different ways. Different trial will come to us. So we have to uphold it through knowledge, staying together, coming to the class, benefiting from the knowledge. There's so many stories. People are practicing once upon a time and they stop practicing. Shubhat came to them, doubt came to them, apostate from Islam. So that's why I always say for myself and all of us, never feel that I'm practicing, I'll die upon this. None of us believe, we should have that confidence. But yes, we ask Allah to guide us. So we're asking Allah to protect us from the fitna of this life and wamamat, and the death. Because we don't know how our death is going to be. Hadith says that a person, he worships Allah, he lives his life upon ittiba', upon sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Okay, he worshipped Allah. And hence when away his death, he does something, people of Ahlul Nar, and he ends in the hellfire. Okay, the second hadith continues and say a person lives all his life disobeying Allah. Hence when away he says something and he enters in Jannah. Like for example, I know a brother, he from France, before he died, all his life he lived as a disbeliever. He made dua to Allah guide his dad. Do you know what he said before he died? La ilaha illallah. All his life, disobeying Allah, lived on disbelief. Hence, by the way, before his death, he said, La ilaha illallah, he enters in Jannah. And Prophet said, whoever the last word is, La ilaha illallah, will enter Jannah. Look at that. So, we don't know how ending is going to be. Nas'Allah husnul khatim. We ask Allah to give us good ending. Okay, so mamat, our life before death. We're going to die. We're bedbound. What's going to happen to us? How are we going to die? And the fitna in the grave. Once we die, the trial we're going to go through. So we have to take our means. Worship Allah with ikhlas. So a person who worshipped all his life end up going to hellfire. It doesn't make sense. A person will say, how come? Maybe he wasn't mukhlis. He wasn't doing for Allah to seek the pleasure of Allah Azza wa Jal. Yadu billah. Maybe this ending was a very bad ending. We don't blame Islam for that. Maybe his intention wasn't good. Why would Allah do such thing? So we have to be mukhlis. So وَمِن فِتْنَةِ الْمَحْيَا وَمَمَاتِ. That's one other biggest trial. Life and death. Subhanallah, we don't know how we're going to die. Yadu billah. Nas'allahu al-khatim. Amin. وَمِن فِتْنَةِ الْمَسِيحِ الدَّجَّالِ. And the fourth one is fitna of Masih al-Dajjal. All fitna of Masih. Now, first of all, Masih al-Dajjal, he exists at this very moment. How do we know? Hadith. When one of the Tamim al-Dari, he saw Dajjal himself before he became Muslim. He was a Christian. They were wave pushed them into an island, and that's why he spoke. He saw Dajjal face to face. The way I'm speaking to you now, he spoke to Dajjal face to face. He spoke to him, and he knows coming with the Prophet ﷺ. He knows, and he said, I'm Dajjal, I'm going to go around the world, except Mecca, Medina. So what does Masih mean? There's two meaning. Masih, one of the meanings is that Masih yamsah al-ard. He's going to touch every land he's going to touch. Okay, except Mecca and Medina. Another one is, Masih Dajjal, another one is Masih mean that masmuh. One of his eyes is masmuh, means wiped off. Okay, so Hadith says that Inna Dajjal a'war wa laysa rabbuka bi'a'war. Wa laysa rabbuka bi'a'war. That Dajjal is a'war. The word a'war means two eyes, one he can't see with. Okay, but Allah is not a'war. That Allah has two eyes that befits him. The word a'war means in Arabic, in Lisan al-Arab, Ibn Mandur said, a'war refers to two eyes. One is not working. One is not working. It's deformed. So when we say Allah is not a'war, meaning He has both eyes, two eyes, none of them are deformed. One of them is not deformed. So Allah has the eye that befits Allah Azza wa Jal. So that's one of the evidence to establish Allah has the eye that befits Him. So, but Dajjal is a'war, whereas Allah is not a'war. So there's two hadiths, Ibn Umar and Hudhayfah bin Yaman radiallahu anhu. Okay, Hudhayfah, hadith Ibn Umar, Inna Dajjal a'war al-yumna. That indeed Dajjal a'war means the right eye is a'war. Another says the left is a'war. We don't know which one is. They're both authentic hadith. Tayyib, but we have two narrations. To harmonize the two hadith, we need muhaddith to do that. But I'm just quoting the two hadiths. Tayyib. But end of the day, he's got two eyes. One is deformed. Deformed means he can't see with. He can't see with one eye. And Prophet ﷺ, he was in Mecca, and he saw a man in Haram, very beautiful, Adami, brown skin, and long hair, black, and very good looking. And Prophet said to the Malaika, who is this? This is your brother Isa alayhi salam. And Isa alayhi salam, he's good looking, obviously, Nabiullah, but he'll be the most handsome person on earth. And he's going to have water coming down. So then he looked on the other side and he saw a man, one eye is deformed, very ugly, short, bulky, and doesn't look very nice. So Prophet said to the Malaika, who is this man? He said, this is Masih Dajjal. Okay, so Masih Dajjal and you go Masih Isa ibn Maryam. What's the difference? We know what Masih Dajjal means, yeah? Masih Isa ibn Maryam, okay, so we have two Masihan, two Masih. One is Haq, one is Batil. The Batil one is Dajjal. Haq is Isa alayhi salam. Isa alayhi salam called Masih because, Allah gave him tawfiq to bring people alive, okay, by the will of Allah. And if people became ill or became blind, If Isa alayhi salam masaha, wiped, they get eyesight back, or they recover from it. Okay? That's why he called Masih ibn Maryam. طيب. So here we learn the fitna to Dajjal is huge. He's one of the greatest signs of the Akhirah. Okay? He's going to come and he's going to do what he needs to do. And he's going to come after Mahdi and before Isa. Because he's going to come and he's going to do corruption. Then Isa alayhi salam will descend in Syria, the White Dome. And the masjid is there, the church is there, and subhanAllah, he's going to break the church and everything, break the cross and everything. He's going to pray Fajr. And Dajjal going to see Isa alayhi salam, going to dissolve out of fear. But anyway, the hadith describes that Isa alayhi salam will kill Dajjal in Gate Lud in Palestine. So Dajjal will have power. Dajjal, fitna to Dajjal is so severe that no prophet came except they spoke about Dajjal. No prophet left it. Every prophet they spoke about Dajjal to their people. Except Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the last messenger who spoke more because it's time for him to come and do what he's going to do. طيب? So everything that we're looking around, ya ikhwa, is that it is sign of the last hour. And whatever prophet prophesied is going to happen. Okay? So we have to be firm in our deen and we ask Allah protect us. That's why we make this dua to protect us. So these are the four things we ask Allah to protect us from. That's why we have to make this dua, inshallah. Now, here, so also this is one of the dua we make. Other dua Prophet taught us to make, the more dua we make, the more better for us, isn't it? We make more dua in sajda. There's another dua, Mu'adh radiallahu anhum. Prophet said to Mu'adh, Ya Mu'adh, Wallahi, inni uhibbuka fillah. Or Mu'adh, indeed I love you for the sake of Allah. Prophet did not say to any companion this except Mu'adh. Not even Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman. He said to Mu'adh, when you come back from where he was sent to Yemen, when you come back, you're not going to see my grave. Then he said to him, Usika ya Mu'adh, la tada'anna fi dubri kulli salah an taqul. O Mu'adh, do not forget to say this every dubri salah. Before every salah, we'll explain what dubur is. Allahumma a'inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadik. Oh Allah, aid me in remembering you and showing gratitude to you and worshipping in best way. Okay? When do we say this? The ulama says the word dubur here means two things. Is it before, after tashahud or after salam? Okay? Because the word dubur means both. But what the ulama have come to conclusion is that you say this after tashahud, before salam. Some say you say after salam, when you sit down you make the dua, but Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah and others, they said you should say before the salam. After tashahud, you make the dua, Allahumma inni a'udhu min adhab jahannam wa min adhab al-qabr, all that. Then you make this dua and then you give salam. Tayyib, that's the understanding what the scholars have said. Also, part of tashahud, you can say, Allahumma inni zalamtu nafsi dhulman kathira wa la yaghfiru dhunuba illa ant faghfir li maghfiratan min indik warhamni innaka antal ghafur rahim. Again, Allahumma, this is the dua Prophet taught Abu Bakr. Oh Allah, indeed I oppress myself. No one can forgive except you. So forgive my sin and have mercy on me. Indeed you are al-Ghafur. Indeed you are all-forgiver. Now, Allahumma inni zalamtu nafsi. Oh Allah, I have oppressed myself. How can a slave oppress himself? One of the most way he can oppress himself is disobeying Allah. To disobey Allah, you're oppressing yourself. so we don't disobey Allah Azza wa Jal much as we can. Another way you can oppress yourself, not looking after yourself. Not looking after yourself, damaging yourself is part of oppression to yourself. Okay? But he's talking about sin. Sin. Dhulm to yourself is committing sin. That's why he said, وَلَا يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبِ. Okay? And no one can forgive except you. So the slave commits sin, he recognizes Allah Azza wa Jal is the forgiver. So he says, no one can forgive me except you. Okay? فَاغْفِرْ لِي. Okay, the word here, فَاغْفِرْ لِي, forgive me. It's a command. So I want to put you attention that that command are three types. Min a'la ila adna, from high to low. So when Allah commands us, it's a command. So when Allah said, أقم الصلاة, establish your prayer. يا أيها الذين آمنوا أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول. Or do you believe, obey Allah and the Messenger. Okay, that's a command you have to obey. Okay, it's a command. There's a command from adna ila a'la, from low to high, and that is dua. That's what we're saying Allah to Allah Azza wa Jalla. Faghfir li. It's a command, but it's not a command like Allah commanding us. This command him in dua. Okay, because you can't command Allah, but it's a form of dua. This command him in dua. The second one. Third is iltimas. They say dua, a command, same level. So maybe a brother commanding another brother, okay, get me this, buy me this. It's a command. It's not dua or anything like that. It's just a request is making. So dua, command is three times. Okay, so here we are asking Allah, okay, making dua to Allah, faghfir li dua, because low to high, to forgive us. What is the two names of Allah at the end? He says, Innaka antal ghafur rahim. Indeed, you are al-Ghafur, and you are al-Rahim. So he recognized Allah to be al-Ghafur. What does Ghafur mean? Ghafur means, the ulama says, Ghafara to satara, to cover. Please forgive me, cover my sin. Okay, some say to forgive you, but al-Ghafur means the one who covers. He covers our sin. Allah doesn't expose our sin. Al-Afu, name of Allah, Al-Afu, it means to forgive. Tayyib. So we're asking Allah to cover our sin, inshallah also to forgive us as well. And the sifa is al-maghfirah. Why? Because He forgives a lot. And ar-Rahim is one of the names of Allah, and the sifa is rahmah, to show mercy as well. So this is a good dua to make, which is optional dua before salam. Before you give salam, so there's three you have learned. Allahumma inni a'udhu min adhab jahannam. Okay. Allahumma a'inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika. Also you can say, Allahumma inni dhalamtu nafsi dhulman kathira. You can say this dua as well, and then give salam. So it's good, inshallah. So that's something. Okay. So so we covered, my brothers, some of the important part of our salah. طيب, the sunan of salah. Sunan. Yeah. طيب. What time is Maghrib?
Around 8:35.
8?
The Adhan is 8:37.
8?
8:37. Adhan.
Okay, let's continue then. طيب, sunan al-salah, the optional part, optional salah, optional thing in the salah. قال ابن باز رحمه الله الدرس العاشر سنن الصلاة الاستفتاح, opening دعاء. جعل كف اليد يمنى على اليسرى فوق الصدر حين قيام قبل الركوع وبعده. Putting the right hand on the left, on the chest, when you stand and when you come back from ruku. طيب. رفع اليدين مضمومة الإصابة ممدودة حذر منكبين الأذنين عند التكبير الأولى وعند الركوع ورفع منه وعند القيام من تشهد الأولى إلى الثالثة. Meaning that raising the hand with Allahu Akbar. Okay. up to your shoulder level, and you can do here as well. And when you get up from ruku', you raise it as well. And when you get up from tashahhud al-awwal, okay? When you do tashahhud, come back, you raise your hand. ما زاد على قول ربنا ولك الحمد بعد القيام من الركوع وما زاد عن واحدة في الدعاء بالمغفرة. So anything that you increase dua other than ربنا ولك الحمد, this is all optional. جعل رأس الحيال ظهري في الركوع. So when you make ruku, straightening your back is part of sunnah. Keeping making the head level with the back when bowing down. Okay, next one, مجافاة العضدين عن الجنبين والبطن في الفخذين والفخذين عن ساقين في السجود. Meaning keeping the upper arm away from the side rib cage and the stomach from the thigh, and keeping away thigh from the lower legs during prostration. We're going to go through them in detail, inshallah. First of all, istiftah. Okay, why is it called istiftah? Because these are the important sunan. Okay, so what we have mentioned, the sunan in the salah. So we have shurut, condition, the pillars, the wajibat, mandatory act, and the sunnah act. Now, these are sunnah act, optional, but as a believer, we should not abandon this sunan because it's optional. Because your reward might be reduced. طيب من رغب عن سنتي فليس مني. Whoever abandons my sunnah is not from me. So we should not abandon this sunnah, okay, because it's not obligatory act. No, we shouldn't. We should try and do the sunnah as much as possible. So I've mentioned 7 of them. Altogether is 16 of them. We'll continue mentioning them later on, inshallah. Let's start one by one, inshallah. First of all, al-istiftah. Why is it called istiftah? Because you open the salah with this. So when you say Allahu Akbar, so again, when you enter the salah by saying Allahu Akbar, there's a dua you can make. Okay, there's a dua we can make. The common one is Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika wa tabarak asmuka wa ta'ala jadduka wa la ilaha ghayruk. This is dua Prophet to Umar radiallahu anhu. Glory be to you, O my Lord, O Allah, and all praise belong to you. Tabarak asmuka, your name is glorified, most high, and there's no ilah other than you. So this is no dua we can make, optional, and also we can make other dua. Allahumma باعد بيني وبين خطايا كما بعدت بين المشرق والمغرب اللهم نقني من خطايا كما ينقى الثوب الأبيض من الدنس اللهم اغسل خطاياي بالماء والثلج والبرد. طيب, Oh Allah, keep me far away, me and the sins. Keep me away from the sin, far away, as you have kept east and west far away. Keep me away from the sins. Oh Allah, purify me from sins like white thobe is purified from the dust. Okay? You know white thobe, when you wash it, how clean it is. Like that. Oh Allah, wash my sins with water and snow. So this is dua we can make after we give takbir. So this is, look at the meaning, the beautiful meaning they have. Allah, they make dua to Allah to keep you from the sin, keep you purified, So this is good to make this dua, inshallah. So first is dua al-istiftah, which is optional again. We should make that dua, inshallah. Now, the next is sunan in the salah, optional. جعلوا كف اليد يمنى على اليسرى فوق الصدر حين قيام قبل الركوع وبعد. Now, next sunan is that putting the right hand on the left on the chest when you stand for salah and before you go to ruku'. Yeah. Now, there are hadith, authentic hadith, which describe where to put the hand. Okay? So the three ways. One is you put it here like that. One you can hold it, here, you hold it. One is like this, just like that. Okay? Like this is not from the sunnah. Here, like that, on the sa'adi. Okay? Here, like this. That's hadith is proof is there for that. Hadith is there. Now, as for putting the hand, okay? As to putting the hand, where the hand should be placed, here, here. Some of the opinion says there's nothing authentic hadith to say, okay, where to put your hand. Here, or here. Okay? So we know how to hold it like this, and like this. Shaykh Tahir explains it. MashaAllah, in the video there. Like this, like you hold it, or you leave it like that. Three ways. As for putting the hand where to put, some of the ulama say there's no authentic hadith. That's the opinion, but there are hadith authenticated by ulama, Shaykh Albani and others. First athar of Tawus. Shaykh Albani being the Insafat al-Salah. Tawus, he mentions the Prophet put his right hand on the left, okay, and on the chest. And hadith says he squeezed it, grabbed it strong, yeah. There's another hadith, Wa'il bin Hajar, Ibn Khuzaymah in Sahih mentions that. Wa'il bin Hajar radiallahu anhu said, I saw Prophet ﷺ, he put his right hand on the left, on the here, and on the chest. He put right on the left, on the chest. So it could be like this, but on the chest. Now, when we say chest, a lot of people they put it here. Shaykh Sulaiman Ruhail explained, here like this, it's not from the sunnah. Here, just enough. That's it, khalas. Like this, or like this, or like that. That's enough. But a lot of people do it under the neck. It's not from the sunnah. It is not, it shouldn't be like that. Okay?
What if you do like that?
Yes, okay. Here, that's it.
So that's alright?
Yeah. That's it. So, this hadith is authenticated by a lot of ulama. Ibn Hajar, Imam al-Mubarak Furi. Imam Mubarak Furi, who was the teacher of Shaykh al-Albani, Imam Mubarak Furi says, this hadith is sahih wa yuhtajju bih, and it is used for evidences. And Shaykh al-A'zami, who was one of the teachers from Mecca, Ustadh al-Fiqar as well. So he rahimahullah passed away. He taught Bukhari. He mentioned this hadith to be sahih as well, A'zami. طيب, so putting the right on the left, on the chest. So we have authentic hadith like that, that you can put it on the chest. As for the hadith under the navel, ulama made it da'if, Shaykh al-Bani, Ibn Kathir, and others. Then the hadith of Sahih Bukhari, Sahal bin Sa'd radiallahu anhu, he said that we used to ask one another, companion, we used to command them to put the right hand on the sa'adi. Sa'ad is here, zira, here in the salah. Now, for you to put it here, you have to have it on the chest. To be honest with you, if you go down, you can't have it on the zira. It has to be here. So in other words, indirectly they're saying that hand should be on the chest. In order for it to be like this, you can't have it on the navel. It has to be here properly, here. So, based on the evidences, shows that it's best to, later inshallah, best to be on the chest here, like this inshallah. And it's authentic, alhamdulillah. We've done two inshallah, rest we'll do later on. We're going to study the Salihin. The question I'll take it at the end inshallah, yeah? I'll take it at the end. So we'll start Riyadh al-Salihin.